Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Hello, everybody, to another episode of Miracle Guidance. I'm host Dr. Carmen Harra. I'm here to give you the guidance you need to trust life. And by the way, the collapse of the banking system, I predicted 22 years ago in my first day karma. And this is all the beginning, my dear friends listening to the show. So we'll see what's going to happen, but hopefully we'll find a solution. But you know what? At the end of the day, this doesn't matter, because the only thing that matters is health. You can buy anything, even if you don't have money, but you never buy health. It doesn't come in a form of a pill or a procedure. It can be achieved overnight. Now, good health is your most commodity. Is all you have at the end of the day, because it involves business, it involves patience, it involves working on it. The path to true health is through nature, in my opinion, and nature alone. Like the Greek philosopher Socrates said, "Let thy food be your medicine, and medicine be thy food." So in other words, you are what you eat, and what you eat you actually become, and your health is in your plate, on your plate. This incredible planet contains every resource we need to prevent, to treat, to cure diseases, and each of one of these resources are within our reach. From anti-inflammatories, from holistic therapies, to pain relievers, to cancer-fighting foods, the divine left everything for you to lead a rich and vibrant life. I want to share with you a little bit about what I've learned when I studied at Cornell University. I studied nutrition, and I learned a lot at Cornell. So I want to share what I've learned in order for you to receive, all those secrets. Some of them you probably know, some of them you never thought about. How can you actually return your body to a state of balance? And I will also take your calls. I know I have a lot of people for me already online, so hold on for me 2-3 minutes. I'll introduce the topic, and then we'll go and talk about you, whatever question you might have about your health, whatever questions you might have into your life that are pressing, that are significant. So feel free to ask me, 202-570-7057. Christopher, who's amazing, is there to take your calls. Now, there is no shortcut, but to utilize every resources given by this incredible planet. So we do have things that can help us that are natural, because the divine everything for you to live a rich and vibrant life, like I said. But a lot of people use all this artificial, like pills, invasive procedures, using the medicine, the Western medicine, for healing purposes. Now, Western medicine cuts the body to break through points of energy that have been blocked. The Western medicine give you all kinds of pills fabricated in a lab that make your body get used to them, becoming dependent on them for the rest of your life, by not allowing indirectly your body to heal on its own. So that's the sad part. I'm not saying Western medicine is not good in so many ways, but there are so many other ways to treat yourself, to help yourself. I'm going to go to the root of the word disease that comes from an old French word meaning to be disconnected or to be unease. Because the number one way to be aware of a disease is before it sets in. So you have to listen to your body communicating with you and telling you something is wrong. So when you cultivate good health, you commit to total awareness of your action, and you promise to engage in things that advance your well-being. So the best kind of medicine is the preventive medicine. If you want to prevent a disease before it starts, you catch it in its earliest phase. So you have to have the highest sense, in this way you have to have the highest chance, of recovery. So this is why it is absolutely crucial to communicate with you, to listen to your own body, to give the body what it needs. When it feels pain, you ask yourself, where is this pain coming from? What is causing it? What can I do, to change it? If I can't tolerate a certain food or I feel tired, then I'm not going to eat that food. So your body will always tell you something that is wrong, but you must listen. So the best thing that you can do, because you're listening to this program, is start a day and become what I call your own doctor. That's what I learned going through school and learning nutrition, that you have to be your own doctor. You have to do your own research. They have to gain knowledge as much as you can. And what I'm sharing with you right now is knowledge. Because our state, our natural state is actually a state of balance. Because we experience something physical, we experience something mental and spiritual in the same time. So we exist at this three level. And we are designed to actually be disease-free. We are disease-free. We are designed to be vibrant. We are designed to be whole. The body, mind, and spirit are meant to be in harmony with each other, the Trinity. That's why one of my books is called The Trinity of Health. So too much focus on emotion, too much attention paid to the wrong stuff create imbalance. When your body, mind, and spirit are all equally attended to, there is peace, there's contentment, there is awareness, there is the chance of healing right away. So the three levels of the self need to be aligned. We have to wake up every day loving the gift of life and making sure we are honoring this gift of life, and we are in touch with what's within ourselves that is so precious, that is called our health. A lifestyle that promotes the full spectrum of wellness will reduce the risk of illnesses and unbalancing. Physical vitality, mental tranquility are combined, that we should strive for a long, healthy life. Exercising, having a strong relationship with the divine, consuming only the whole foods, reducing stress, avoiding addictive substances, enjoying positive relationships, following the wisdom of spiritual teacher. This is the way to achieve all level of health. Now your health contributes to the health of all that are interconnected in the fabric of reality. That's why if a part of this world is not healthy, the rest of the world will suffer. So have you ever wondered why a disease like cancer, which is not contagious, has spread throughout the world? Why? Cancer is not contagious and is spread throughout the world. Well, either positive or negative, the energy of every person is transmuted to others constantly. So have you ever been sitting in a subway, okay, and you sit near somebody who has a very bad energy? Don't you feel it? Don't you feel that energy? That's why someone who serves as a caretaker to another person who's sick might eventually end up ill too. Or the more one person shows hate, anger, bitterness, the greater the chance of this negative emotion will manifest as physical illnesses for that person and for the people around in his sphere. So we have to understand all illnesses are psychosomatic at some point. But this does not mean it is all in your head, and it means it doesn't exist if it's psychosomatic and it's not reality. Because it does begin in the mind, it is very real in the world of the senses, because our mind are creating it. So your mind is connected to all other minds. That's why we talk about collective mind of the planet. So if there is a disturbance of disharmony in the consciousness, you will directly be affected. If you heard so many things about the war, even the war is far away from us, but it affects the collective mind and it affects us here, and we live in fear no matter where we are. So in order to gain health, you will have to give up certain things. You will have to minimize some things. You have to minimize bad habits, processed food, animal products, a life in which you don't move, stress, negative emotion, all traumas, toxic people, unhealthy environment, outdated belief that no longer serve you. So if you think of all of this, you have to start, minimizing these things and replace them with exercising, releasing emotion, letting go of the people who harm you, believe that are healthy, that empower you, fresh food, whole food, unprocessed food, plant-based food. So this is what I personally learned, not only at Cornell, but all my life I learned through my own experience, and I want you guys to reconsider what's going on. And I want to, one more thing before I take your call. Why do we age? The aging process is the source of many diseases. Our health deteriorates as time passes. The truth is that no one wants to age. We all want to reap the benefits of beauty, vitality, longevity, good health forever. But thanks to science breakthrough in medicine, in biology, in epigenetics, you are closer to see this dream coming true of longevity. New discoveries governing the laws of cells, tissues, organs are helping us live longer, happier life. I can talk to you like this for hours and days, because I'm so passionate about this. I know this is the most important topic I can talk. So we have to start to make the bold statement that age, mortality, can and will be conquered by humans. Collectively, we are striving for health, a good health, and for longevity, because aging is caused by shortening the extremities of the cell, the telomeres, and the quality, the damage of the cell. The mitochondria, which are the membranes of the cell, are always affected by kinds of negative thoughts that release all kinds of harmful substances that go within the cell, affected by the free radicals that are in meat, in dairy products, affecting, as I said, the membranes of the cell. So if you start reconsidering things, we have a lot of knowledge to make the cell live longer. So, and if you in the cell and protect the extremity of the cell, so that the cells are not mutated so easily, so they can live for a way. Actually, a cell, we come from a drop of DNA molecule, one cell. Those are designed to live hundreds of years. Why are we so young? Why are we deteriorating so? It has a lot to do with the mind, with the soul, with the energy, with what we eat. So that's why we can change that and slow down the deterioration process. As I said, mitochondria is the driving force of cell, and doesn't function the proper way, and it can die because of the way we what we do to our bodies. It's interesting that we don't die in one day, because we in one day. When a baby is born, the first thing is they take the breath of aging, and deterioration happens over time. We can drastically slow down this process with the right action. I can tell you about food for mental health, what we should actually eat for that, to calm anxiety, which are the food that cause anxiety, food that cause panic attacks, food that calm the panic attacks, food that deteriorate mental health, food that cause depression. I can go on and show you. I can do 10 shows on topic because I'm so in love with this idea. But I want to tell you before I take, because I'm going to go and take, I have a lot of people waiting to speak with me, a new online work that I'm doing called Manifest Your Destiny, talking about your mission. Everybody's always asking me, what's here? What am I here to do? Which are your skills, your abilities that empower you, that bring you the greatest success? So during this seminar, I will teach you how important it is to discover your power, your purpose, how to break through the stagnation in your action, in your mind, and how to give pretty much the joy that you have now. It's always time to rekindle the light. So I want to speak to each of one of you, participate. I have a lot of people in this conflict, but I want more people in if possible. So if you want to be part of this, you know what? It's very easy actually to be part of it, because I want you to go to my site, carmenharra.com, and you see on top there's one icon that says shop, and click on it, and you're going to see the conference. You can subscribe. It's $40-something. Just do it till the 15th of March, till tomorrow actually. Then the price will go up, but because this is personalized, this conference has limited seats. If you want to speak with me directly, because if you get a session with me, it's 3 times, 4 times more the money that you pay for this. But here, not only you learn all these things at the conference, but you also have an opportunity to speak with me directly and ask about your unique situation, problems, things that you want to learn. Because this conference is about how to multiply your strengths, mitigate weaknesses, specific points in your destiny, that things that all of a sudden, because you question, why all of a sudden my life shifted? Something happened. So we'll talk about major shifts, when they occur, and how to prepare for them. We'll talk about your unique purpose, the challenges that you will face, the action you need to take to heal from the trauma, to break out a vicious cycle, resolve that negativity, how to grow, how to expand, how to achieve that peace of mind that we're all talking about. So if you want, go to my site, carmenharra.com, click on shop, and then you'll see my course. Now I'm going to go and take your, as I said, I am so passionate that I can talk to you forever, but I'm going to go and take your calls, and I think the first caller is actually Rose. Rose is the one waiting for me for quite a while, my love, but I'm ready for you. Hi, dear Rose, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you, Carmen?
Good. I can sound excited to get the scores, and I have that I'm very, very excited. This topic about health, to me, is the best topic that I can speak about. So what is your question?
I wanted to see if I could ask 2 quick questions.
Please ask everything you want.
I wanted to ask, because I fractured my ankle, but I wanted to know if it's healed completely. I mean, the fracture, not...
Fracture healed? I think
yeah.
Probably 85%. I don't think it's healed. That is my intuition. It's not something medically that I can definitely prove or not, but I'm just using my mind. That's telling me you still have a little bit to go with fracture. Usually those take a long time, to fully heal. And I had a fracture on my hand 18 years ago, something like that. Not healed, not even now, 100%. No, will never be healed.
Well,
but in your case, you're very close for being healed,
Well, the thing is, the reason I ask is at first I twisted my ankle and no fracture showed up in the X-ray, but my doctor, I was very fortunate. She'd ordered an MRI and it showed
there was a
small
fracture. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a fracture, and I've been wearing the boot. Well, I just took it off. She said I could take it off at 6 or 7 weeks, so I went 7 weeks.
Well, the protocol of wearing it is as much as that doctor told you to wear it. So that's the protocol, which says that 90% of the people will heal the majority of it, you know. So in other words, you can consider it being healed. But the fully healed process, the 100%, that takes way longer than 6 weeks, you know. So my feeling is you are healed, but you continue to still heal a little bit longer till that, you know, till this gets more connected. Every cell, every tissue, everything, you know, reconnects 100%. That's a longer process.
Do you think I need to continue wearing the boot?
No, that will not make a difference. No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Because the real putting it together, that did happen. You know, the rest of the healing, it's a deep, intense healing inside the cells. So that healing will take longer. So you might experience from time to time pain in that area. You know. You might experience still probably a little bit of inflammation in that area. That area is very sensitive. See?
The reason, I'm asking is because I happen to come across two people that know two people that, just like me, it didn't show up, the fracture in the x-ray. And what happened is they ended up having to have a surgery. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know.
No, you're not going to have a surgery.
Yeah.
No,
okay, good.
Sure.
Yeah, because I think
surgery. You are healed, medically speaking, but there's that 10% left to heal or 12% left to heal. That takes a long, long time.
But
something that makes the world different, you know, because majority, it is done. You're not going to have any surgery. I promise you here on live radio.
Yeah, I feel like very fortunate that my podiatrist ordered that MRI because otherwise I wouldn't have known that I had a fracture.
It's a big fracture.
No, it's a small. It was. She said it was a small.
It is a small one, and those fractures, they do happen. A small one sometimes, believe it or not, take way longer to heal than a big one. You know. Interesting, you know. Yeah.
So thank you for confirming that.
Absolutely.
And then I wanted to find out, I've spoken to you about this. My dog has one paw that is like red and inflamed. And I've been to the vet about 4 times. I went for a second opinion, and that kind of was a bit of a I don't know what the word is, not a good situation. Like it wasn't a good experience. So now I just don't know what to do next.
I feel that your baby, because it's like your baby, your dog.
Yeah.
There's something about your dog eats. Be careful with that. Sometimes dogs have allergic reaction. Eat something that causes inflammation, exactly like us. We eat a certain, product that causes the body to get inflammation inside the body. And I feel there's something with food here that his body doesn't tolerate, you know. I feel like there is something local over there on his paw is bothering him.
I'm sorry, what?
To a holistic doctor. I will go to a nutrition doctor. I will go, I can provide you a nutritionist that can help you with the food of the dog.
Okay.
Exactly like in my case, I'll give you the name of somebody who's very good and very reasonable price. Do you have insurance for your dog?
No, I don't.
Okay. You should get insurance for your dog. $40 pays everything in case your dog gets sick. Everything. So I'll send
I think like for an older dog, it's quite a bit more.
Even for an older dog, if you should dog, how old is the dog?
He's 11.
Okay, that I don't know if at 11, but we can try. I'll give you a number with an extension of
that would
nationwide for dogs, and that They people are terrific. I'm not necessarily making publicity for anybody on the radio.
Yeah.
But I love dogs and a big animal lover. So I want to help you because I know how it means to, at some point, the bills for animals become crazy, you know? So you might need that, and you might have an insurance pay for that, but I think a nutritionist, I think a holistic doctor will help your dog, and I can tell that your dog will get better. I think your dog is going anywhere, even if he's ill.
Because it's been bothering me because I just, after having that one bad experience with that second opinion, I just want to keep him safe.
With the dog, like with us, if we have a disease, let's cure what we eat. Let's cure it through, there are ways natural curing, not necessarily kinds of medication.
I did change his food, but it's still. I have him on venison and more of an exotic meat, at least in this country. Because
it might not be, I think talk to this nutritionist. I'll send you a number and see whether this woman's, because she's so brilliant, can come up with something good for your dog.
Oh, good.
Different, yeah. You need always a different opinion. If you see, well, I've tried this, but I haven't seen a change, then I'm not going to try with that person. I'll find someone else, that will help me.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. I definitely.
Okay.
So should I reach out to you like via email or
me
text?
And I'll send everything to you. Okay, my
Okay.
friend. I love you, Rose.
I love you too. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm going to go to Michelle in California. Hi, Michelle.
Carmen, how are you? Hi, can you hear me?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I love you, Michelle.
Oh, no.
Tell me, how
too.
are you and how's everything with you and how can I
found
be
the
of
necklace.
service?
I don't know if you remember. You told me I was going to find the necklace. I found the necklace. Do you remember?
Can I be happy?
I know.
I'm excited.
You told me to call you. You know what?
I'm excited. I'm happy.
I thought I lost it for sure.
Happy. That's beautiful.
It was exactly what? It was exactly where I looked before.
But you found it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
I've had my struggles with my health. My back issues are really bad. I've been taking the stuff you told me to take for the inflammation and the turmeric and everything, but they can't figure out what's wrong with me exactly. So now they want to send me to another nerve doctor. But
so it's nerve related, or is it an inflammatory process?
Well, they said I have inflammation around the nerve. So
there is inflammatory process, but if that, in other words, if that inflammation already get to the point of attacking the nerve, surrounding the nerve, then it's a little bit more complicated, I don't know if you should did prescribe prednisone injection, cortisone is the same thing. Did they say something like this?
Well, I'm going to go to a different pain doctor because he gave me a shot of Toradol a couple of weeks ago, and I don't think he gave me the shot.
Toradol is it is from pain. It does alleviate the pain, but it has severe effects. It makes you, I don't know, groggy sometimes. Does that resonate with you?
It doesn't make me groggy, but it's very painful when you first get it, but it does make the pain go away. And it did absolutely nothing.
No, Toradol really makes the pain go away. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know it does. That's the true part.
Except that creates a in other words, if it hurts 3 days later, you have to get another shot. But it also affects it has other side effects. All these products.
It usually lasts like about a
lab.
Oh,
Sorry?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It lasts about a week for me, but yeah, I didn't know it really. I mean, I figure if I don't get it all the time.
It's way more than that. In your case, that it lasted a week, You're lucky that it lasted that long. And now you still have the pain?
Yeah, because I don't think he really gave me the real shot. I think he just told me he gave me the shot because I didn't feel it.
No, he gave you the shot. He said, but this doesn't last more. So the problem is, as I said, it's temporary. It's a real solution. It doesn't operate it operates on the effect. And it tries to take the effect away. The cause is there. It will repeat itself in a week, in a month, but it will come back. It will come back. This is why we not have with the Western medicine, because things back. So I want get to the bottom of it, and I don't think necessarily we have to figure out what caused this. Why did this happen to you? You know.
I fell, and ever since I fell.
Oh, this was from fell. I got it.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not working
now we
right
know
now.
the root of the problem. I didn't remember was from falling. Which it was from falling means we will get to the bottom of it. It will get better. You know why I think you'll get better? Because the body will do its work. The body is designed to heal itself. The body is healing. Without intervention at the end of the day, this might just go like that, you know. The inflammatory will subside, absolutely. Did you take bromelain?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you take any bromelain?
Yeah, I took that, and I'm taking the turmeric and something else.
For how long you taking that? Most stuff they take like 4 or 5 weeks to get into the
About
system.
almost a month.
Yeah, so you're almost on a getting into your system. No side effects. They operate all, causing a lot of good into your body, because always the body inflammation other parts of the body we don't even know. But I'm very confident you will get better very soon. Let me know. Exactly like you called me to tell me you got the necklace. Let me know you are pain-free and everything is fine with you. Okay, my beautiful. I love Michelle. Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, I think I Michelle. I'm going to go to Cornelia from Canada. Hi, Cornelia. Hello? Cornelia, I cannot hear you. I can hear Cornelia, and I also lost Michelle. I guess because we're having a little bit of a technical problem here. And the problem is... Hi, Catherine. No, seriously, you ladies are online, but because of the new system we're operating on a new system, I cannot hear absolutely anything. And I heard so far until now. Okay. I'm going back to Cornelia. Hi, Cornelia. Oh, I still cannot. Cornelia. Hi, Catherine. Okay, so I'm going to try from New York. From New York. Probably. They are on the line because I know for sure they are there, but for some reason I think I cannot hear any of them, and I refuse that all of these ladies are just not there anymore. So, you know, guys, I will go back and connecting with our topic. So, as I said, the right food can work miracles. We need. By the way, we're still debating, because we are the most intelligent people on planet Earth, but we don't really know what we eat. So we still debate whether we should eat meat, we should not eat, how many carbohydrates, how much we're supposed to have, what time of the day we need to eat. So as intelligent as we are, we can figure out our basic needs, which is food. Now, as you know very well, food contains vitamins, minerals, enzymes, carbohydrates, amino acids that come from protein, water, lipids, fat, photochemicals. So consequently, good health equals all of this, good nutrition. For instance, carbohydrates contains of simple and complex carbohydrates. And complex carbohydrates are fiber. If you take an apple and you don't want to eat, you cut you don't eat the, how you call it, the skin, then you don't take the fiber. Protein means amino acids, so we really need those amino acids. But they all come from meat. That doesn't mean you're not going to take protein from fish. It's the same thing. Now, what's interesting is that fats exist as monosaturated and polysaturated, and micronutrients, they do include vitamins and minerals. Like, for instance, fats have 9 calories. Carbohydrates have 4 calories per gram. Protein have 4 calories per gram. And guess what? Alcohol has 7 calories per gram. Now, it's important to know why you're getting fat, because it depends on how many calories we eat. And many times we eat we drink a lot of alcohol, some people, and we have too many calories. So we should have like 1,500 calories, which is not easy to achieve. What's important to also know is that the immune system plays a significant role for being healthy. The immune system detects a variety of parasites, bacteria, viruses, pathogens. Sometimes, however, the immune system becomes dysfunctional. In the modern world, we see the immune system being weaker, and the human body is protected with this defense mechanism, which is weakening. So this leads to a lot of problems, because the body cannot protect itself without its arms, the immune system, because the immune system in many cases can be hyperactive. When an immune system becomes hyperactive, we will develop something that is called autoimmune disorder. We have over autoimmune disorder. We discovered in the last 100 years over 100 diseases that we have 100 years ago. We didn't have them 200 years ago. So as the immune system is weak and underproductive, viruses, infection can grow inside our body. So to keep the immune system in balance, that not too high, not too low, the diet is important. A lot of sleep and calming foods and the right type of thinking. There are foods that help the immunity are fruits, vegetable, fish, olive oil, ginger, rosemary. These are things that help the immune system. And avoid, we are talking about inflammatory foods, like the one that contains acidity, meat, eggs, dairy products, trans fat, processed food, sugar, carbohydrates, a lot of white bread. And, consider when you look on your, if anything there can produce inflammation in the body. I was telling you that I really believe the best kind of medicine is the preventive medicine. If you can prevent a disease, communicate with your body. So on one hand, to heal, we have the Western medicine that uses drugs to form chemical reaction and add energy to the body. It also removes parts of the body when there is a blockage. So this is the way the medicine operates. It's important to understand that I'm not condemning Western medicine or disapproving, but I'm simply trying to open your eyes to other ways of healing that you can also use in conjunction with the traditional medicine to eliminate the disease. Now, the pharmaceutical industry is an interesting invention, and they're good if they are taken that, But I want to tell you something. My grandma died from a urinary tract infection. She lived, in a time of revolution where we didn't have antibiotics. So what this did, so it saved, she couldn't be saved because we didn't have antibiotics. So there are drugs that are very good to help us survive, but we don't have to be depending on drugs. If you take a lot of antibiotics, one thing will happen in your body. You will develop all kinds of stones, kidney stones, gallbladder stones from antibiotics. I don't know if any of you knew this. Western medicine can save life, but it's holistic medicine that's very good too. Because treats the body as a totality, as a whole. And what the holistic medicine does is uses residual and active ingredients to alter the body's energy. Like, for instance, the native medicine treats the body from the body and relies on plants to create energy, Now, Chinese medicine uses acupuncture. Why? To open the points of energy. Qigong plays through blockages that cause diseases. Eastern healing bypasses all of the system and deals with the universe in the fundamental way of consciousness and energy. It is the human consciousness to sense where the blockages in the energy, in the quantum field exist, and it breaks through those blockages. Solar, for instance, distant heal is restore the energy and allow, this is because the most wisdom of all is the body to heal itself. So you break through the blockages, break into the energy and allow the body to heal itself. Since the time we know there are energy points, people call them chakra points. The solar plexus is the major point of energy. When somebody dies, you cover the solar plexus with the hands. You will always put that person with the hands on above the rib cage or the solar plexus, because that energy is not in the body anymore. So, as I said, we are a drop of emotion from one cell. DNA contains a genetic blueprint that we inherit from our parents. And this is called our biological code. So we do have a divine code and a biological code. And our DNA can be affected by wrong diet, by abnormal protein, by environmental factors, by aging, by chemicals, and so on and so forth. So this is important for us to understand that any dysfunction within the cell, at the level of mitochondria, there are membranes of the cell, diseases like diabetes, cancer, disease, Alzheimer's, there's an entire list. So any malfunction at the level of the heart of the cell, which is the mitochondria, the membranes of the cell, will lead to various diseases. All of these diseases will start. The body also, as I said, it does function at 3 levels. That's why it's important to open up the energy level, biology, the spirituality. And this is one of the reasons I believe in the Trinity of Health, because its body operates at the 3 level. Now, there are many ways of treating the body holistically, because I mentioned before we can treat the body holistically. And one way of treating the body holistically is through metabolic therapy. The therapy that eliminates disorder, detoxification at the cellular level. There's a product out there called the Switch that switches things at the cellular level. There's a product out there that protects the extremities of the cell called Carbon-60. There are products out there that help beneficial beyond imagination in restoring, eliminating the cancer cell. There are products out there that help you, natural products, slow down, bring the cholesterol level at the good level. So metabolic therapies eliminate disorder by detoxing the cells, flushing the toxins in a natural way to stimulate the immune system. Second type of holistic is body-mind therapy, because you have to treat your emotions. It's very important to treat your emotion through, in so many ways, by using massages, by using hypnotherapy, by using meditation, by using essential oils, by using aromatherapy, by using emotional health and talking about your issues, yoga, all kinds of techniques, visualization, relaxation. There's so many things that include the holistic therapy of body. But the third one, which one I'm about, all this program is the nutritional one, because this is, to prevent diseases by what you eat, And for instance, if you eat something that will affect the cells, the cell becomes unstable, and a cell will be affected by the free radicals. And a cell has to have a certain number of oxygen and electrons. So these are, specific things that I'm giving to you just to understand how complex we are and how significant it is things that are not affect the function of the cell, like raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, plants. That's important to understand that at any given time, you cook a food at high temperature, you actually kill all those minerals, kill the life of the food. So that's why a raw vegan diet will heal any type of cancer, will heal any kind of diabetes, Alzheimer's, whatever are created that have the root of the problem coming from the food. The raw vegan diet will heal. So if you have any diseases, think of that. Now, let's talk about acupuncture, aromatherapy, immunotherapy, herbal therapy, biological therapy. If you heard of immunoplacenta therapy, wow, what an amazing discovery in the medical field is the immunoplacental therapy. It's an anti-cancer therapy that uses... Oh, hi, Catherine. Can you hear me? No. Unfortunately, something is wrong with our app tonight because I couldn't hear absolutely anything. So that's why I'm going on giving you as much information because I'm very frustrated. I cannot talk to you. So I hope you guys are going to call me next week when we're going to fix this. But obviously the communication got stuck somewhere, talking about energy field, But you guys, let's remember that we are made of a molecule of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. So we are made of this. So, and let's remember we made of water. So pay attention the kind of a water that you drink, alkaline preferably, because in an environment that is alkaline, disease is not going to happen that fast. So important to know. And you know what? If you want to cultivate the principle of good health, remember to be proactive, your awareness, to create togetherness, because it's important people to be together, to seek balance, to return to Mother Nature. How important it is stuck in our homes. But the world out there is colorful, is beautiful. The world is a rainbow of colors. So work that is colorful, be outside in the colorful world, because this is the way, you enhance your perception, the quality of life, create good action, which I call it good karma. Try to know your genetic code, very important. Perform all kinds of rituals. Everything in life is a ritual of breathing, a meditation, a relaxation, a writing down your feeling, expand your talent, and so much more that I can tell you about. But the most important thing is that I would love for you to come to my conference. I will start to have you, as many of you as possible. Of course, we can't take too many people because this is personalized. But, April 23rd, 2023, 12 to 3 p.m. Pacific, 3 to 6 Eastern Time, 8 to 12 UK time. You guys are very invited to join on this amazing, I think, topic is to manifest the things into that you want to see becoming reality. Find your path, find who you are, find your skills, find your points in your destiny, your major shifts. Don't be shocked when they happen. Prepare that they will happen. Multiply and mitigate weaknesses, mitigate positive emotion, mitigate negative emotion. No, I'm not hearing anything. We're at the end. So I love you. I'm looking forward to have you at my conference on April 23rd. I'm grateful for your time and for listening to my show tonight. I'll be with you next week.